most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Brett Thackeron.
Well, if you're up early with us this morning, you might hear the rain on the rooftops because it is coming down, and we've got a wet start here in Chambersburg and just about everywhere else. So get used to it. What you see is what you get really throughout the day. The rain will taper this afternoon, and I expect dry conditions by this evening, but not before it puts down an inch, 2, maybe even up to 3 inches in some spots. The Hershey History Center already closing in on 9/10. We've got Wormleysburg already over 3/4 of an inch and clicking away. Hummelstown about 6,400ths and about 6/10 at the Country Club of York. And all of these sites, some of the top rain getters in the mid-state are in the 40s this morning. So we had a bout of rain lift through overnight, and now more steady rain is lifting up from the south, and we can expect this to continue nonstop here through early to mid-afternoon. So just get ready. If you have to travel in this, take it slow. It's going to be wet. There's leaves all over the roads, too, because it's breezy, and the rain is going to continue to come down. Most of the official sites right around 50 degrees. Harrisburg dipping to 48. York and Lancaster at 49. Lebanon is at 50, and then mid-50s for D.C., Baltimore, and Philly is at 56. But the breeze is blowing right now, 10 to 15 miles an hour coming in from the east, and this is going to be pretty gusty throughout the day. Winds gusting at times over 30 miles an hour. So you've got the leaves coming down. You've got the driving rain. Might even be a rumble of thunder or two. So yesterday's high, 58 degrees. The rainfall yesterday just over 1/10 of an inch, but we're going to definitely cut into this deficit here today. This is a good, solid, drought-busting rain, and we're not concerned about any flooding because the waterways are so low. If anything, a brief flash flood or storm drains that are clogged or gutters overflowing, because again, in some of these areas here, look at the northern part of the state here. You're talking about 2 to 3 inches already. Here's the rainfall in the past 24 hours. A lot of us closing in on a ½ inch. York over a ½ inch. And so it is going to be a lot of rain in 24 hours, but it is needed rain. Wet streets in Hummelstown this morning. Temperatures will be climbing from the 40s into the low to mid 60s today. So a bit on the mild side as this rain pushes in, and then the chill is going to set up and return for Halloween. So here's the setup. This is a big, broad mid-latitude low. It is climbing into our region. Now look at the heavy rain across the northwestern part of the state. Rainy and breezy today, and this front is going to draw in some tropical moisture, from the outer bands of Melissa. So this connection here to the Atlantic may produce just bouts of heavy rain for us through the afternoon, and then we cool down behind this storm. So watch what happens here. Look at this tropical connection. You see how this is feeding? Okay, all the way down from the tropics. And so look at the heavy rain here by this morning from York, Lancaster up into Lebanon. Some of our eastern counties inundated. And then the rain's going to taper to showers after lunch. It totally lifts out of here by 5 o'clock. It's done. So a dry evening on the way, a cloudy night, and then a cloudy day to start tomorrow on Halloween before we clear out. So now I think it's going to be totally clear for trick or treat. Problem is it's still going to be cold and breezy. Saturday looks like a nice day, partly cloudy. It is going to be cool, though, with temperatures remaining in the 50s. So how much rain do we expect? If you live west of the river, you're not talking about a whole lot. If you live east of the river, you may get an additional 1 to 2 to 3 inches of rain, because that's where the heaviest band is going to be focused. And so this is good rain because we already have had over 2 inches of rain this month. You may not have known it. The normal, though, is over 3.5 inches. And so because we have almost a 3.5 inch deficit for the year, we can wipe away half or maybe most of it by the end of the day. Wind speeds are going to be gusty. And so as we move into this afternoon, we start to see a shift to the southwest. That's going to take temperatures into the mid-60s later. And then it turns blustery again. West-northwest winds tonight and tomorrow. Tomorrow's winds at times sustained over 20 miles an hour. Look at the winds here tomorrow night for trick or treat. It's going to be gusty and blustery and chilly here, but it will be mainly clear. 49 degrees. I think it could feel like it's in the upper 30s with the winds gusting as high as they will be. So keep that in mind. A lot of leaves blowing around here tomorrow night. It's a great day to download the weather app, because not only can you get the hourlies, you can get a live look at the radar and all of the hazards that will be coming our way here later on today. The extended outlook does show we will stay mainly dry into next week. Just a few clouds here and there. Monday, a system stays to our north. Election day right now looks dry. The next chance of some showers will come next Thursday at this time. And after today, we go dry for the next several days through the weekend and into early next week. Let me just quickly give you the latest on Melissa. It is a Category 2 storm. It is going to have a connection here to this front, and that could draw in some tropical moisture locally. Winds at 105 miles an hour. But in general, this storm is going to stay away from the U.S. and continue to trend north in the Atlantic through the weekend. Today's high 65, 1 to 3 inches of rain. So we're talking about a pretty good rainfall here for us. Gusty tonight, and then tomorrow, as I said, cool and blustery for trick-or-treat. It remains cool for the weekend, but it does look nice heading into next week. That's a look at the forecast. We'll be back after this.